There can be no real love between a man and a woman?
I do not know who I am. She does not know who she is. Where is the question of love? I mean, two unconscious people just stuttering down their unconscious paths, and randomly they happen to bump into each other. Is that love? Obviously not. Nothing.
I'm going to go to the very fundamental question, because what you are saying is probably very complicated for most people in the world. Most people understand the idea of love. But you seem to reject that. You seem to say that it's all superficial, it's fickle. What is love? What the rest of the world is experiencing, and you are saying that it's not there.
See, I'm rejecting the idea, not love. So what the world has is an idea of love. And if love is an idea, then it's something very small and quite rotten. So where do ideas come from? All ideas emerge from the ego to fulfill the superficial desires of the ego. So if love is an idea, you will be looking at the other. It could be someone from the other gender, it could be a little kid, it could be an animal. Or as people say, I love chicken. When you want to really sink your teeth into something, you say you love it. So it could be a food item. Whatever you would be looking at, you would be looking at that thing just from the perspective of fulfillment of your desire. And that's what...
Is it so wrong to have desires?
Would you want to be exploited for somebody's desire?
I am the seeker of answers.
Please. Would you want to be? Nobody wants to be exploited so that the other can fulfill his base desires. I might be prepared to sacrifice myself if my sacrifice helps the other, right? But if I am an object of somebody's desire, then even after swallowing myself whole, he would still be unfulfilled. So my life has gone and he has achieved nothing out of my so-called sacrifice. So there is nothing in this love. Nothing in this love. Man looks at woman to appease himself. Woman looks at man again to appease herself. And the two of them are in a lifelong mutually exploitative relationship. Of what good is all this? And we don't want to face this, acknowledge this. We want to pretend as if all is hunky-dory.
If everybody becomes so enlightened as you are, people will probably not fall in love. People will probably not reproduce. People will probably not follow their biological mandate.
When people are wise, that's the only time they can be in love. Wisdom and love go together. So what you are saying, on the contrary, when you know who you are, when you have some insight into yourself, that's when you become capable of love for the first time. Most people spend their entire lives not loving, not because they didn't find someone worthy enough to be loved, but because they were fundamentally incapable of loving anything. Among couples, this sometimes goes. One of them would ask, "Oh, do you love me?" That should not even be the question. The question should be, are you capable of loving anything, anybody? The fact is, neither of them are capable of loving. So how? It's unjust to ask such a person, are you loving me? The fellow has no faculty to love. And that faculty has to be learned. It has to be awakened. And that's the proper purpose of education. But our education does not teach us what real love is. So what do we have? We have animalistic love. And we think of that as the only love possible. The result is a very loveless society, a loveless earth that we have.
You seem to have insight into yourself, and you're constantly seeking this path, but you're still saying that are you actually saying that you're incapable of love? Did you never feel that you are capable of love regardless of what the other person
This
is?
very discussion is an exercise in love. How can I be incapable of love? Had I been incapable of love, I wouldn't have been sitting here. I lost my father a few days back. What makes you think would bring me to this chair? It's love. It's just that we have been so dulled down by the conventional images and definitions of love that we do not realize true love, even if it is right there in our face, even if it is right there. So a great lover, Christ, for example, what do we do to him? We don't even see that he loves us. And all the wise men, they are just lovers, but we forget them, we ignore them.